Welcome back, Huskies. It's Griffin Sky with This Week in NIU Esports. We had a jam-packed week starting with varsity Overwatch against the University of Buffalo. With a hard-fought battle with Buffalo, NIU came in clutch, winning 3-2.
And they get the kill. Big stick from Alego, nasty with the Tracer plays, as always. Somebody's going to have to shut down the Tracer.
Here is some commentary from the team about team comps and gameplay.
What's up, NIU Esports? I'm Ethan, PK0, and I am the main tank for our Overwatch team. Tonight, I was playing a lot of Winston. We were running a lot of dive, and things started off rocky, but we got it together. The main goal with Winston is to kind of bubble off the person, and once they're in that shield, you kind of get to shut down what they do. And then after that, I start to look for the next person we're going to jump on, because the main goal with dive is to kind of just blow up the next target. So after I bubble off someone, kind of get them to leave, I'll just look for the next person with my DPS and kind of blow up the enemy.
The Huskies then went head-to-head on Thursday against Bowling Green State, but sadly fell 0-3.
And are just ready. Yep, and Kubi already on it as soon as they did.
Love the pressure
And
there.
That's what I have wanted to see.
Next, we headed to League, where your Huskies gained the three-peat, starting on Wednesday when the team dominated against Kent State 2-1.
Take it low. It's going to be taken by NIU. They're going to find the kills. They're going to find the damage. That's going to be the buff. That's going to be the kill. 2 for 1 when the reset comes through. NIU, a double kill over towards the Ezreal. Now, potentially a third kill as well. Snark going to have to layer this damage. He's going to be taken out as well, but B-Chillin is here. Now, it's going to be the Tom Kench falling as well. 16-5 are the kills.
The Huskies came back on Friday when they grabbed a W from Central Michigan 2-0.
If they want to continue to force the issue, they'll do that. They'll just delete the Amumu to start with. That's going to be Draven grabbing that second kill. Now it's going to be all the damage forward. NIU just dives on forward, and it's too chaotic to describe, but what you know is
And found victory again on Saturday with a dub against Western Michigan, also 2-0.
Otter, as the stun from the Braum was going to land, and so now Flash going to be used up in the top lane. Swapingu, they have to be careful. That's the shield being used from the Shen ulti. It's going to be turned around, but Swapingu, nicely done, able to just...
This week, your NIU Huskies are back with Overwatch on Tuesday against Eastern Michigan, while League of Legends goes against U of Buffalo on Wednesday and against Ball State on Saturday. All matches will be streamed live on Twitch at 7 p.m. and 2 p.m. at NIU_esports. That's what's going on here at NIU Esports. I'm Griffin Sky signing out, and go Huskies.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another exciting game day for NIU. Here we're on Arctic Peninsula against Eastern Michigan. We're hoping to see some good gameplay coming out here from both teams. We're joined by myself, Plazimoto, and Gooby here.
How you guys doing? We are seeing an interesting comp out of the gate here, but I'm going to go ahead and assume that both teams are doing a little trolling. Expecting to see that EMU on Zarya, but they might be switching it up with that Mauga pick.
Oh, you don't think they'll roll out with Lifeweaver?
Lifeweaver Mauga? I mean...
Yeah, there we go. But, curiously, the Mauga doesn't swap.
Interesting.
Okay.
I wonder if this is a Arctic Peninsula pick from them.
It might be. A little bit of a late swap off this. Oh, they were doing the teleporter.
Anything to get that spawn advantage, getting there quick is a key. Mauga with the big pin in. Ethan taking some serious damage.
Definitely looking like they are playing the hate the tank game.
Yes.
Hard focusing down PK0 there.
That Mauga stomp is painful.
Gotta watch out for that one.
Definitely looks like we're going back for some switches here.
Didn't expect to walk into this brick wall.
Yeah.
So we are going to see some swaps to Orisa and Reaper here.
Gonna fight for that high ground. Bringing the Mauga in is great. If they can get the Mauga kill here, it'd really set him up good. Unfortunately, he makes it out.
It's definitely great pressure that NIU put on Mauga there, but so much sustain.
So much sustain. I'm curious to see if we'll see Allegro going Sombra if they continue with the Mauga on these next points here.
I could see a case for it for sure here, especially to cancel out that stance.
Yeah, that E, the cage.
Yep, true.
Looking to take high ground here again. Seeing the early twirl. And the cage didn't get anybody. Well done by NIU evading that cage. Unfortunately, that Juno Soldier and ult combo is just too much to handle. The ult economy just, we couldn't match it, unfortunately. It's not much you can really do when the Soldier has Juno ult.
Yep.
We're going for that last touch here.
We are coming up on an Orisa ult.
He's going to try to get touch, but just shy, gets stunned,
Yep.
unlucky.
Unlucky.
Yeah, I'll definitely tell you, we were not ready to see a Mauga from Eastern Michigan, but played it very well.
Yes, yeah. It seemed like that caught us by surprise a little bit, but not a comp we have too much experience against.
Definitely not. I do like the Orisa pick here. Then that Sojourn's just going to be able to charge rail.
Yep. Kind of surprised. I feel like I don't see Maugas too much in ranked play nowadays either.
Yeah, I'm really curious if this is something new they've been trying out, or if maybe this is a long time, been an Arctic Peninsula pick for them for a while.
Right? They're sticking to it, I guess, if it ain't broke, but I feel like maybe it is a comp that they've been running.
Yeah, they looked pretty comfortable on it, but...
Definitely. Looks like they practiced it.
Yeah. Point 2, though, going to start out with the high ground contest. We're going to see some early cooldown trades.
Mauga rushes in. A lot of pressure coming out from Eastern Michigan here.
Mauga no abilities now.
But it is NIU's turn, and we do walk.
And they catch the Mauga. Great sustain through that first Mauga engage is key.
Yeah, I really like the way we played our turns there. That was good.
Respect the Mauga stomp. And then after his E is up, it is our turn.
Yep.
That was just perfectly executed by NIU there. Disruptor is just so strong. I mean, it cuts off entire doorways.
Yep.
Here.
You can't do anything about it. You wait.
You really can't. We're seeing an early ult advantage here. Austy's going to look for that early Reaper ult if he can farm it. We're going to be playing for trades here as we're down to support, but Maga is extremely low. If we can get the Maga kill here.
Yep, unfortunately we lost a little bit. Too many people in the beginning of that fight.
Austy 1% off getting his ult that fight.
Yep. But we get to walk into the next fight with it at the ready. Eastern Michigan does have Soj ult to respond with, getting close to both sup ults as well.
The ult kind of looking pretty even. I like the forced touch that Austy's giving us.
Agreed.
It's gonna force a Mug.
Soj ult on the high ground. Ooh, PK0 is gonna need a lot of heals here. Just not quite enough to sustain to keep him up through all those ults.
Yeah, that Solj ult on high ground is definitely hard to deal with.
Yep.
But we do trade 2 for 2 on the ults there. And even 2 ult trade, Juno and Juno and Solj and Solj. I think unfortunately they just had the stronger position for their ults there.
Yeah. I like the forcing the point there, but giving up high ground is tough.
Wow, yeah, the Mauga cage is rough, and they were ready for Austy's Reaper ult in there. I'm not sure exactly what stunned him out of it, but the second you heard that Reaper ult, you also heard him get stunned out.
Yeah, I believe it was Briggs ult.
Oh, that is a good combo. Rally into cage is hard to deal with.
And Eastern Michigan still has more ults. We thought they were done, but
Early Blade's going to keep us in a pretty uncomfortable spot now for touch.
yep.
We do have an Orisa ult here to use, but it's just what to use it on is the question.
Then we're just not quite going to be able to make it to point here.
Allegro
Oh,
does get the touch.
too soon of a call by me. Allegro does get the sneaky touch on Sombra.
It's a big
PK0
pull.
walks onto point with ult.
Unfortunately, they just have too many cooldowns.
Yeah, just not quite able to find anyone. You're right. Just no cooldowns were forced out, but you know, did what we had to do
Yeah,
there.
I really like the effort.
Yeah.
That's going to be the first map for Michigan there on the Mauga comp, something we were definitely surprised by. But I liked how we adapted, definitely saw it on the second point, sustaining through those engages, but it's not easy walking into a Mauga.
That is definitely true.
This ends now.
Yeah, just some nasty shots by Pushpin.
Yeah, that was a pretty crazy play of the game, I can't lie.
We're going to take a short break here while we switch maps.
Be back in a moment.
And welcome back to match 2. We're going to be on Numbani, and we are on the attacking side, I believe. Is that defense? Is that right? Is blue attack? I'm sorry.
I'm going to be honest, I thought we were attack, so.
I think we're attacking here. We're going to find out in just a second.
We're going to figure it out, yeah. Okay, Lifeweaver coming out from both teams.
Those early
Imagine.
early troll picks, as always.
Yeah.
There are some lobby issues. Thinking we're going to see some Winston dive here on Numbani.
I imagine, yeah. And I imagine no more Mauga.
Yes, I hope so.
Yeah.
Oh, now we are on the red side, so maybe we're defending now?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Looking forward to this match, though. I do know Ethan's Winston has been looking very nice.
Yep. And he does love this map.
He does love Numbani.
I don't know, this is a map only a mother could love, but I'm glad he likes it.
Yeah, I am already a little afraid of that Torbjorn pick. The new meta has set.
Okay, so we are on attack.
Okay, so red is attack. It's looking like Michigan's going to run a little bunker setup with Diva Torb. I'm guessing they're going to just hold that close high with Cass. And we've got almost a full dive comp with the Sojourn.
I'm going to be interested to see how we deal with that Torb.
He
Torb is he's a tricky one to deal with.
He's a unit. Michigan set up all on one side of the high ground. Just playing that bunker Torb. Ethan's gonna go force the point here. We're just looking for some early poke, something to go in on. I like that turret placement a lot by Michigan State.
Yeah, that's a tricky one to deal with there. I saw Hayes trying to get some damage off on the turret.
Unfortunately, Jamie gets picked and we lose our mech.
Disruptor going down on the turret. I do like to see that.
That's going to be the first fight there. We do get a tick, which is very good. I love an early tick. Oh, that is not a
So
tick.
close to
Wow,
a tick. So
unfortunate.
close to a tick.
Michigan State leading with a small ult advantage.
Presenting NIU with a little bit of a puzzle here on how to break this defense. It's definitely a strong line. EMU Diva does dive Allegro, finds the kill.
It's rough. I mean, trying to break that Torb is... It's the new meta. It's something we have not got to see a lot, but I'm sure NIU is going to be planning some strats here with their ults. Getting close to the beat, but they know that we're walking into 4.
Yep. Okay, PK0 takes the high ground. Gets
There's that
pressured off.
Torby. They unfortunately take the mech. You're going to see them commit the... Torb is just so strong.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect Torb to be able to W key quite the way he does, but you know, when you're up in the fight, trying to clean up.
Yeah. Once we're out of our mech, Torb becomes pretty problematic.
Yes, definitely. And it's, you know, it makes you wish you had more defense matrix when you get up there on that height.
Yeah, those right clicks chew through your armor.
It is a lot to contend with, and we are going to have to deal with
I do like the commit here with the Diva Bomb. He knows he has the read, but he unfortunately cannot get it off.
EMU does clean up the fight.
Michigan State Eastern Michigan just showing how strong this bunker comp can really be here when played properly.
Yeah, it's amazing because, you know, they're not really taking many angles, something that you would usually expect to see. But, you know, just the stack and the turret providing a lot of value.
Right.
A lot of ults coming out here from NIU. But Pushpin is able to find the kill, followed up by Torbjorn finding a kill.
With the hammer, brutal.
That is brutal. I didn't want to mention it.
Yeah, it's quite rough. I mean, Allegro will have a really hard time just trying to get that rail charge because none of them peak except for Diva, who has Matrix, of course. And then once you want to engage, you're just trying to jump in on a Torbjorn who wants you to jump in on him.
Yep. Yep, and that E is difficult to deal with. He has, you know, quite a bit of self-peel.
Yeah, that 100 overhealth he can just create out of the blue for fun.
And you unlock an AA-12 when you use it.
Yeah, all of a sudden that right click, I mean, it's nearly doubling its damage.
Yep.
And it already does too much. I'm wondering if we'll see any Torb on our side, but I'm doubting it.
Yeah, not something we've practiced at the moment, so I've been thinking that probably won't happen, but I was wondering the same thing. It seems so incredibly strong on Nimbani here.
Yeah, that I don't know why I've never put my Torb turret there, but that turret spot was brutal. I mean,
you wanted somewhere that's gonna just absolutely suck to clear.
Looks like they're calling for a pause with some audio issues. Looks like Michigan's gonna run the Pocket Echo Bastion Sigma Juno. I'm
excited to see a Mercy Pocket entering the tournament here. It's not something you see too often, and I do have a soft spot for it.
Yes. As a Pharah player.
Yep.
Mercy Echo can be either really strong or just have a really hard time getting value, but I'm sure we'll see some interesting strats here.
It all boils down to the mechanics, basically.
Yeah. Diva should make it pretty rough for the Echo.
A Torb would as well.
Yeah, a Torb, well, yeah. Torb makes everything difficult nowadays.
But I would expect to see Allegro deal with that. I know he's got the mechanics to shoot down a few birds.
Definitely. Four minutes, not let us, I mean, the Eastern Michigan's just going to get a tick here, and we're going to have to hold them. It's a pretty downhill battle, but I believe in NIU. We're just going to see some really nice ult economy and taking that tempo. You see their Echo setting up on left side.
I really like the in and outs coming out from PK0 here.
Unfortunately, gets caught by the rock.
Yeah, that rock did massive damage.
We're going to have to fight for our mech here.
I love the aggression on the baby Diva there. That was great. Unfortunately,
Dodges
I
the
spoke
rock.
too soon. Yeah, that was a good dodge on the rock. Unfortunately, Mercy does find the res. Looking to clean up here, but
I know you get the trade.
The trade
We're
was
down
very
one.
nice.
It's still winnable here. They're going to need to stop this capture.
Beautiful cleanse. but unfortunately not much to follow
And
up.
the second map will go to Eastern Michigan.
Yeah.
Well played by them. That Bastion comp I thought was troll, but after witnessing how they escorted him out on high ground, honestly, I think I see the value in that.
I was thinking the same thing. It seemed like a pretty strong rollout. It did force Ethan to play a bit outside of the box, and then eventually, you know, did find him getting hit by that rock because I think he had to use so much movement catering to the Bastion.
Yeah. And then they just let that echo fly in, and it's like either you stop looking at a Bastion and turret, or worry about the damage boosted echo. It's
The baby Devo found the pick just a little bit too late.
just a smidge too late. We're gonna take a quick break while we get our map selections here, and Eastern Michigan's gonna be leading us 2-0. I believe in the comeback.
I believe. Thank you for watching, everyone.
Welcome back. We are headed to map 3. Little bit of a different commentary. Already fumbling. You got Austin125 on the mic. Joining me is
PK0, what is up? NIU, the classic.
the classic Austin Ethan cast.
Yeah, I'm liking the fresh eyes in here.
Yep.
I'll say, I know for me, I definitely just wasn't doing what I needed to do. I did not perform. I should say I didn't come to perform. I just didn't perform.
All good. And
But-
I was fumbling out there too, but a good set of fresh eyes. Man, I'm fumbling my words right now. Is what we needed going into map 3 here. The pick was Servasa because the ban was New Junk. So we're gonna be heading in here shortly, playing the Hazard Venture variant of what we've been trying to run here.
Yeah.
And we're going to see, actually, as we expected,
It
the
finally
Zarya.
came out after 12 years.
Took 12 years, and they're finally on the Zarya like we had predicted them the whole
Yep.
night. So we're going to see some engagement out here. Gooby's going to walk up, starting to get some pokes, starting to get these bubbles out.
Yep. Unfortunately, Hayes follows kind of early here. I think that's both of the bubbles out from Zarya, but NIU just has to... Okay, there's the second one.
Yeah.
NIU's kind of already down in the fight. Just not going to be able to flip it.
Yep.
EMU is going to get the first cap here.
Yeah, big angle from the Sojourn to play on the opposite side there.
Yeah.
Really smart to notice that.
I do like what we did there. We were taking it kind of fast, kind of wanted to take it into them. I think it was a good opening.
Yep.
Just kind of unfortunate with Hayes falling early there.
Yep.
I think it's good. Like, we were expecting this. I think the only thing that's going to be hard here is that with their kind of like niche ace comp, they're kind of used to having to play into meta. Good job, NIU just not looking at the Genji with bubble.
Yep, we're going to see
Kinda being
some
like,
aggression here.
Who are you? Got to pick on the Genji. NIU is up 1 right now.
The call is definitely Zarya here with those bubbles getting out.
Unfortunately, Gooby falls, but NIU is still up 1. Got to kind of get this Soj off of the high. She already found 2. NIU is down right now. But Kyle Quasimodo looking to still get some trades here. Maybe able to get the Kiri or the Juno too.
Tough trade there.
Yeah. Where she falls, Genji was on his way back. That Jorn just ended up getting
A lot of
a
value.
bit more off after we went down a couple.
Yep.
Which is just unfortunate, but you know, it's just what it is.
Yep. Taking the last fight here.
NIU actually managing to trigger OT. Unfortunately, Flip Flop falls kind of early. NIU's both down.
Both
supports. It might just be try to trade something and get out. I don't know if we can flip it here.
Nah, looking unlikely.
Unfortunately, Zarya still has her Juno.
Yeah, and the Venture's not going to be able to do much. So that's going to be point 1 going over to Eastern Michigan.
Yeah.
Looking very strong. Most likely no swaps coming out the side of Northern Illinois. And we're going to see what happens on the second point here.
Yep.
What
NIU, I kind of like this. NIU just starting to poke them as they try to cross here. NIU already walking. Here comes Orbit out of EMU. They're looking for something. They end up getting Allegro. Maybe NIU can flip it. Unfortunately, they're not. NIU's down 3. It's probably going to be a lost fight. But I think we took that fight without popping anything. They popped Juno ult for a fight before point even opened. So we're going to be going in here with 4 ults to 4 ults. But we're technically going to be even up 1 because we still have Rush.
Now they don't know about this Genji here. The blade is going to be popped. Bubbles are going to be going out. A good bell from Flip Flop to keep the fight alive.
They're just trying to avoid it. Unfortunately, they're just kind of already in there. NIU is even now.
Up a
down
tank.
1. Oh, and unfortunately, Gooby falls too. Quasimodo's still in here. I think he's just gonna go for the out. Unfortunately, he's gonna maybe okay.
Team's
I
back
thought
for
he
him.
was gonna stagger. Okay. Big NIU can still get the recontest here. They were able to get a few picks. Looks like they're gonna get set up to the high ground. What I want to see here is maybe a push for the high. Soj gets the high. I like to try to catch the Jorn there. Unfortunately, Gooby just has to eat all the rails from the Sojourn. And Grav is coming out too, catching NIU out. I don't know if we're going to be able to recover being down the tank and 1. So it looks like EMU is going to take map 2.
Point 2. We're not done yet.
Exactly.
Lock
We're not
it
done
in.
yet. We're not done yet.
We're point 2.
It's first to 3.
First
Best
to
of
3.
5 on Flashpoint. We still got more Overwatch. Still more to happen.
Yep. There's always more to happen.
Yep.
We're seeing already rotate over. Push pin getting set up on this high. Let's see what NIU is going to do into this.
Kubi's starting to walk. Unfortunately, it looks like NIU's trying to poke out. You know, you see, they send this bubble Genji in again. I like them. I really like this just ignoring the Genji. Unfortunately, I think Gooby just in a little too hard while we were still just kind of waiting out Genji.
Yeah, we're seeing this Zarya take a lot of...
Yeah, this Zarya is doing
pressure.
a really good job with the bubble management because, like, just right there, they popped the bubble, but then they were basically back at 2 again.
Yeah, there's
So it's kind of
charge.
hard to break through, but... And I think we've been doing a pretty good job at ignoring these bubbles.
Yep.
Unfortunately, here comes the...
Orbital strike.
Orbital
Allegro's going to get caught out.
Yeah, unfortunately, Allegro falls. But NIU's able to trade the Brig, maybe just chill for a second. We're really close to rush. Oh, unfortunately, Gooby
Hazard's
falls.
gonna fall.
Yeah. Maybe NIU's fight. Oh, no. And EM's just going to clean up with Blade. Quasimodo's still able to find a trade onto the Jorn. If NIU can get out here, they can take the fight pretty quick. Because either the Juno's going to have to go back to get Jorn or just stay for a 5v4.
I think they're going to stay up. They already got this Genji in position. NIU's unaware.
I want to see NIU go early with the ults here. Just because they still don't have Grav yet. They don't have these ults yet. I kind of want to see us go before they're able to build the bomb. Unfortunately, Gooby's going to fall a bit earlier there. They are able to find the Zarya, but she's still able to get the Grav off. Able to find 2, but unfortunately NIU falls down 4. And then Allegro. And that's going to be EMU capturing 3rd.
GG's going out in the chat.
GG.
Some good lucks. And that is going to be Eastern Michigan 3, NIU 0. And another play of the game going over to Pushpin. Excellent showing from Eastern Michigan. Huskies put up a good fight. But unfortunately, 3-0 is the score. And that is going to be it from us here in the casting booth as we round out this play of the game. But thank you guys very much for watching, and we hope to see everyone back here next week.
Yep. Thank you, Huskies. Have a good night.
Thank you. Bye-bye.